Rags to reaches. Good morning, everybody. I'm in a very good mood. It's my last day of work this week, and then I get to be off tomorrow. Even though the cat's going crazy upstairs, the dogs are being bad, But welcome! Rags to reaches. There must be an explanation of why you're starting to see her more often. Maybe it's because you're using more of her rituals and they're making contact easier. But why does she hunt you if she herself left you all these instructions? See, that is my question. This is my grandma. Why is she coming out of the mirrors and fucking murdering me? I know it's hard for you, but we have to keep going. You saw the last case. Those who hear the voice can't stop after just one murder. Someone has to catch the guilty, otherwise we will face even more deaths. Over the past couple of months, screams and sounds of fighting became a common thing. Such a fight recently happened on the outskirts. We found a body in a homeless camp at Southway Road 1. I talked to the informant and identified 5 suspects who could have been there at the time of death, early September 1904. The problem is they can hide anywhere. I don't need to find all the people from there, just the killer. Send me the name of the killer and where he is today on November 30th, 1904. I understand why they put the 11 there to mark the month if, it's troublesome for someone. It screws me up when I'm reading it. Interesting. Today is November 11th. Oh my God, I can hear the cat upstairs. Hopefully he doesn't destroy the whole house, right? There we go. So Brantley Hopkins is the deceased. He recently won a large sum of money. Ryan, former soldier, detained several times for violating the order. Max Richardson worked on the laying of the railway until he injured his leg. He has scars from old gunshot wounds. Sebastian Bach is a street artist. He has started to hang out with Edwards, who is not one of my people. Maybe Edwards was like that. Was that the gang of people, those 2 people last time? Anyway, whatever. He's dabbling in petty theft. Elliot is a handyman and troublemaker. Here comes the cat. What have you got? I think he's playing with a die. He was fired after he stole money from work. He has a passion for poker. Alexandra's a beggar, and that's it. That's it. She's a beggar. Okay. So, okay. We will first put on Brantley. And Brantley died early September. Oh, so first I have to find Brantley's date of death. Okay. So that's over here, right? I feel like for some reason I've forgotten. There we go. Time of death. Okay. Brantley. So he was born March 4th. March 4th is Pisces. And that's that thing. There we go. I'm never going to let myself live down. I know what Cancer is. Okay. Pisces is a water sign. The last letter is a Y. Y is, oh my God, Jasper. Anyway, Y is a 1. I'm pretty sure this is like actually just to scare me. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe someone will pop up behind me and murder me. And does it have identical letters? Hopkins? No. It's the first one. That's an H. That's a 5. I thought something was happening with that light there. Blue one. Thank you. Okay. So, month is September 1904. We knew this. Oh. Okay. And it was 2 in the morning on the 3rd. 2 on the 3rd. Okay, that's correct. Excellent. Yeah, I like that weird red light and ominousness has happened before. So that's why I think it's just spooky. We'll see. It's okay if the 3rd, yes. So he was at, what? Yeah, thank you, Jesus. Barnhill, where did they say it was? They found him on Southway Road. There we go. So, let's see who else we can get. Okay, it's not Ryan Turner. I don't really care where Ryan Turner was then. Max Richardson. Sebastian Bach. Elliot Edwards. Oh. Upstairs, shit. I don't trust myself to get upstairs in time. Like, remember that one time? What if I get there and then she's popped out? And then what, do I just like run around? Grandma, stop trying to... I thought that thing was like a person. Grandma, can you stop trying to kill me, please? That would be really appreciated. Just saying. Hey, I was about to go in there. Okay, so Elliot was there. Okay, so I guess that's it. He was the only person. Oh, I need to find out where he is now. Okay, so now we change the date to 11. It's the 30th. Is my light flickering? Yes, okay, that's fine. Do I know what hour it is? 2200, okay. Now I'm hearing sounds and I can't tell if they're coming from the upstairs level in this house because of my headphones or literally the upstairs of my own house. What? Grandma, I needed that. Those cost money, you know. Okay, just checking. Is this lit? Yes, that's lit. Okay. So it's 2200, 11, 1904, and I need to find, not her, him. It's starting to come together. Okay, got him. Got him. Oh, you're right, just here. Okay, so the killer is Elliot, and this is where he is, where he's hiding now. Fingers crossed, I didn't fuck this up. Reading details is a pain, that's why. It turned out we were dealing with 2 murders. Oh, Elliot Edward, I'm so confused. This morning, Edwards tried to hang himself in his cell. He said he planned to share the loot with Balk, but the devil convinced him to keep everything for himself. We were right. It was this voice again. It could just be a lot of people who have schizophrenia or other mental health illnesses. The people who've fallen under the influence of the voice are not connected in any way. They have only 2 things in common. First, they all live in our town. And second, this voice compels them to commit murders. Whoever that voice is, it wants to drown our city in blood. Maybe our grandmother was trying to stop it. I don't believe you. I think grandma's in on something shady. I don't know grandmas who like to murder their grandchildren. House fire. I decided to leave this whole problem with the voice for a while and focus on finding the killer of our grandma. This may help us to find out what's happening with the town in the long run. One of the suspects is Henry Saunders, a very hot-tempered young man. He worked in his father's shop and often delivered groceries to our grandma. In July 1904, a fire broke out at his home on 2 Durham Road. I'm going to try and read that the way that makes sense to me. Only one body was found inside. It was heavily burned, but we recognize it as Henry's wife by her jewelry. Saunders himself is mysteriously missing. Mysteriously missing. I know that doesn't alliterate as much as I thought it did. I suppose he could rob our old woman and set his house on fire to fake his death and quietly leave town. To confirm this, I need to know exactly what happened during the fire. So we have to send the survivor's dossier, which is Henry, the location of where Henry was when the house was on fire, and now where he is now. So Sophia sold flowers, and then she became a housewife and stopped going outside. And Henry is a carpenter. These two look way too related. And he worked at his father's shop. Like, look at these two. They look like they should be siblings. 1885, 1883. Imagine if they were like twins. Okay. Doopy-doop. So we need to find when the fire was. So we have to go and find out what time she died. And as I said, I like to leave my dowsing rods. I was going to call them doobly-doops. I like to leave my dowsing rods out to try and give me an extra cue when Grandma's ready to kill me. April 1st. She's an April Fool's baby. There it is. Oh my God, right under my mouse. Aries, a fire symbol with the little uterus symbol. There it is. Oh, it's already pointing there. Sophia, so she's a fire symbol, the first letter of her name. S. S is number 3. There we go. And then fire sign. Saunders, it does have 2 similar letters. So it's the first one, which is an S again, which is 3 again. Every time I hear that, I expect to turn around and find someone behind me. Especially since they are now starting with those jump scares, right? Like, we just went in to light the candle and Grandma was like, oh yeah, right, sorry, so this is done. So September 8th is when we had her, right? No. She died July 4th. In July. And the month there is 9. So I've got something wrong. Maybe when they say identical letters, they mean side by side. In which case, it would still be an S. Sophia's dead, right? Yeah, she's a victim. Age is dead. So what do we think? Let's just input this. So we said 1904, right? Interesting. I mean, I don't know if maybe that's part of the mystery or I just did it wrong. That's 2000. And the date is the 30th. Because it'll tell me if I have it wrong. Yeah, okay, I have it wrong. So let's try this again. I'm glad it tells me that it's wrong. So yeah, it didn't go in there. Okay, she was born on April 1st. April 1st is here. Yes. I'm going to do this all very slowly and make sure I'm not accidentally misreading something. So that's Aries, which is a fire symbol. And that's Aries. It's pointing at it. Okay. So a fire symbol is the first letter of her first name, which is an S. And S is under 3. Yes. And I heard that. Grandma! Grandma! Quit trying to murder me. Oh my God, is it downstairs? There we go. Grandma! Thank you. If the surname has identical letters, then the key letter is the first one. If they don't, it's the last one. So it's S either which way because her name is Son. Maybe she has... Does it say her maiden name in here? No, it doesn't. I don't understand. Oh, it already gave us the date of death. I'm a freaking doofus. I apologize that you guys had to watch me do that. It's interesting to me that date of death, if they've given it to us, then they don't bother, like that thing won't be accurate. July 22nd. But I don't know her hour of death. Suppose we could just change We could always just change the hour throughout the day. Right? It's probably not it. Anyway, I have to go light that light. Hey! Okay. I love how intense that sound is when I change the candle myself. They're like, oh my god! Thought they were going to slam that door in my face again. Okay. So... you know what? So she died at her house on Durham Road 2. Just looking for Durham. There it is. Okay, so we're going to start changing up the hour. So she wasn't... Oh, it's bugs. I was like, why does it sound like it's raining? I'm guessing that, like... Okay, you know what? Durham Road 2. It looks like at one point we can figure out when she died, because she just vanishes. That's a lot of bugs. $4, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And now she's not there anymore? Why is she over here now? So 7 in the morning, she went over there. I wish I could, like, there we go, 9. I suppose this doesn't, I'm probably not doing it right. There's probably like a clue I'm missing here, but whatever. Okay, so she went to Pinner Street for a little while. $15. Tediousness. Oh, okay, the bugs have calmed down. Grandma has not. Fucking murderous lady. I regret being your grandchild. Yeah, she continues to be there. Is there like a monster in the cellar? 18. So now that's 7 in the evening. Have I got this right? Yeah, 22. 8, 9. I wonder if that's just the fucking 10. 11. Midnight. Is that like the morgue? So when did she leave Durham Street? I think she left at like 7 in the morning. Yeah, so she's not there at 8. She's not there at 7. So she was there at 6 in the morning. Holy fucking Christ. Oh my God. Rude. It wasn't even a doorway she could go through. She's just wall phasing. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm missing something here. But here I've got the time when she swapped from Durham to Pinner. So a fire broke out at this dude's house. And a body was found inside. And he is missing. So I don't know if that was like just they moved her body. I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. But anyway, where was he? He was there at the time of the fire. And where is he now? Oh, I suppose I didn't need to know anything. Oh no, I had to know during the fire. So I had to know what time it was. I am so confused. So now it's December 1st and it's still 11 o'clock at night. Or 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, I know there's no 17th month. Whoops. I'll just double check my date. 22, December 1. Okay. I'm not turning around to see what that is. Sounds like it's gone anyway. Oh, he's dead. Can I not click that he's dead? Yeah, she's not dead. She is still alive. So she's hiding out there. Send the survivor's dossier. So she's the survivor now. Suspect. And he is dead. Okay. So let's see if I've got this right. Okay. So send the survivor's dossier. She is the survivor. Send the location of the survivor during the fire. Oh, right. So now I'm going to have to go and get when he died. Was this upstairs or downstairs? Okay, upstairs. Oh my god. It's like, am I even running? This is pretty slow. Okay. Then that makes sense why it was like, what's going on? Okay, so he's dead. February 2nd. Aquarius, the river. His name is Henry. He's an air sign. Even though it's, okay, whatever. The third letter of the name. N. There it is. 5. Oh, wrong one. Got it. Okay. And then... Okay, I'm just spitting for no reason, right? Okay. The 5th one... I think that's D, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, D. 4. On this episode of Counting with Katie. All right, so he died. There we go. So he died. Oh, okay, that's annoying. Oh, wait, 22, right? The 22nd. And July at 7 in the morning. So I did get the hour right, though, of the fire. Perfect. Okay. I am pretty proud of this, figuring this one out. Especially because so many things didn't make sense to me, right? Okay, so she's the survivor. She was at 7 in the morning at Pinner Street. And now she's still at Pinner Street. Hey! So it was a Mr. Saunders who died and not Mrs. We found her at her parents' house. The poor girl burst into tears as soon as she saw the officer. I decided to ask her about possible dreams, and she looked at me shocked. She told me that the voice of the saint had ordered her to punish her cruel husband. The amazing thing is she's sure that this voice was a woman's. See, maybe our grandma's just straight up evil and she's the voice. Henry Saunders can't be our murderer, but I'll keep digging. Let's try to find out which of these possible suspects recently got rich. Next time.